world's royals unite to remember Prince Philip. Monarchs including Letizia of Spain, Prince Albert of Monaco and the Crown Prince of Bahrain fly in for service of thanksgiving. Royal families from around the world will unite to pay tribute to the Duke of Edinburgh at the service of thanksgiving. Born to Prince Andrew of Greece and Denmark and Princess Alice of Battenberg, Prince Philip had ties to many of the European monarchies which were only strengthened when he married the then Princess Elizabeth. His maternal grandmother, Princess Victoria of Hesse, was granddaughter of Queen Victoria, dubbed Europe's grandmother because of her sprawling web of 9 children and 42 grandchildren marrying into other European families. It is through Queen Victoria that both the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh are related to the thrones of Sweden, Belgium, and Denmark. There are also familial links to the King of Spain, who touchingly referred to the Duke of Edinburgh as Dear Uncle Philip in a statement shared after his death. Prince Albert of Monaco and representatives from the defunct Romanian and Bulgarian throne will also be in attendance. From further afield there is Prince El Hussein bin Talal and Princess Sarvat El Hussein of Jordan, who are old friends of the Queen, and, perhaps most controversially, the Crown Prince of Bahrain. King Harald V of Norway was forced to cancel last minute due to COVID-19, but there are still plenty of royals who have made the journey to pay their respects. King Felipe VI of Spain, 54, will be joined at the service by Queen Liza, 49, a former journalist. Felipe, who ascended the throne in 2014 upon the abdication of his father King Juan Carlos, referred to the Queen and Duke of Edinburgh as Dear Aunt Lilibet and Dear Uncle Philip in a deeply personal message sent in the days after Prince Philip's death. The note sent to the Queen read, "We were deeply saddened to hear of the passing of our dear Uncle Philip. We shall never forget the moments that we shared with him and the legacy of service and dedication to the Crown and the United Kingdom by your side. The familiarity between the British and Spanish royal households is due to centuries-old family ties." Felipe's maternal great-grandfather, King Constantine I of Greece, 1868–1923, was the older brother of Prince Philip's father, Prince Andrew of Greece and Denmark. Meanwhile Felipe's father, Juan Carlos of Spain, is the great-grandson of Queen Victoria's youngest child, Princess Beatrice, making him a distant cousin of the Queen. Princess Beatrice's daughter Princess Victoria Eugenie of Battenberg went on to become Queen of Spain. King Felipe and Queen Letizia were honored at a state visit to the UK in 2017. Representing the Netherlands will be King Willem-Alexander, 54, and his wife Queen Maxima, 50. He ascended the throne in 2013 following the abdication of his mother, Princess Beatrix, 84, who will also be in attendance. The Queen and King Willem-Alexander are fifth cousins, twice removed. They are both related to Princess Caroline of Orange-Nassau, 1743–1787, granddaughter of King George II. Her parents were King George's daughter Anne, Princess Royal, and the Dutch Prince William VI. Their grandson was Francis of Teck, later Duke of Teck, who married Princess Mary Adelaide of Cambridge. Mary Adelaide was the mother of Mary of Teck, who married King George V, the current Queen's grandfather. King Willem-Alexander is a descendant of Carolina's through her eldest surviving son, Frederick William. The Queen and the Dutch King are also both descendants of Frederick II Eugene, Duke of Württemberg. The Queen's third cousin King Carl XVI Gustaf, 75, and his wife Queen Sylvia, 78, will be among the congregation. The link between the British and Swedish monarchs goes back to Queen Victoria, the Queen's great-great-grandmother, through her father, King George VI, and King Carl XVI Gustaf's great-great-grandmother. The Swedish king's lineage traces back to Victoria on both his mother and father's sides, making him a distant claimant to the throne. His paternal grandfather, King Gustav VI Adolf, was married to Princess Margaret, Queen Victoria's granddaughter through her son Prince Albert. Another of Victoria's sons, Prince Leopold, had 2 children with Princess Helena Friederike of Waldeck and Pyrmont, including Charles Edward, Duke of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, and King Carl XVI Gustaf's maternal grandfather. In a statement released after the death of the Duke of Edinburgh, King Carl XVI said, "Prince Philip has been a great friend of our family for many years, a relation which we have deeply valued. His service to his country will remain an inspiration to us all." King Philippe of Belgium, 61, who is related to the Queen through Queen Victoria, will attend the service with his wife Queen Matilda, 49. The Queen and Philippe are also both descendants of Christian IX of Denmark, whose 6 children married into other royal families across Europe, earning him the title Father-in-law of Europe. In a joint statement shared after the death of Prince Philip, the couple said, "Deeply saddened by the passing away of His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. We wish to express our deepest condolences to Her Majesty the Queen, the British royal family and the people of the United Kingdom. We will always cherish the memories of our warm encounters." The Duke of Edinburgh was born Prince Philip of Greece and Denmark, so it is no surprise both royal families will be represented at the order of service. Flying the flag for Denmark will be Queen Marguerite, who is known affectionately as Aunt Daisy by many European royals due to her close relationship with. The 81-year-old monarch will fly solo at the service of Thanksgiving, although she is often joined at royal events by her son Frederik, Crown Prince of Denmark, and daughter-in-law Princess Mary. Queen Marguerite and Crown Princess Mary recently welcomed the Duchess of Cambridge on her solo visit to Copenhagen. Queen Marguerite II enjoys a close personal relationship with the Queen and was related to the Duke of Edinburgh through King Christian IX of Denmark. King Christian IX, dubbed the father-in-law of Europe due to his far-reaching progeny, was the great-great-grandfather of Queen Marguerite and the great-grandfather of the Duke of Edinburgh. The Danish Queen is also related to Queen Elizabeth through Queen Victoria. Marguerite lost her husband Henrik, Prince Consort of Denmark, in 2018. Among the Duke of Edinburgh's Greek relatives in attendance will be Queen Anne-Marie of the Helens, the last Queen of Greece and wife of King Constantine II, her children, Crown Prince Pavlos and Prince Philippos, and their respective wives. Queen Anne-Marie is the daughter of King Frederick IX of Denmark and his wife Ingrid of Sweden, and the younger sister of Queen Marguerite II of Denmark. She had to renounce her claim to the Danish throne on marrying Constantine II. Queen Anne-Marie is a great-great-granddaughter of Queen Victoria, making her a third cousin of both Prince Philip and the Queen. King Constantine II was a first cousin once removed of Prince Philip. Both were descended from King George I of Greece. Their children also have ties to the royal family. Prince Pavlos is Prince Charles's godson, while the Duke of Edinburgh and Princess Diana were both godparents to his younger brother, Prince Philippos. Pavlos and Philippos will be joined at the service by their wives. Pavlos' wife Marie Chantal is a Queen Bee socialite who's friends with Zoe de Givenchy, Tory Burch and the Italian fashion designer Valentino. Meanwhile Philippos married wife Nina in 3 separate ceremonies in 2020 and 2021. Princess Eugenie, Princess Beatrice, and their husbands were all in attendance. Prince Albert of Monaco, 64, will attend without his wife Princess Charlene. Princess Charlene recently returned to Monaco following an extended stay away due to health problems, including what the palace has previously referred to as a state of profound general fatigue. The mother of 2 was reportedly admitted to a private Swiss clinic in late November, within days of her return to Monaco following a 10-month absence in her native South Africa. However, Princess Charlene remains out of the spotlight and will have a period of rest and recuperation at home before resuming her official duties. Prince Albert is the only son of Rainier III of Monaco and his Hollywood wife Princess Grace Kelly. His wedding to Charlene was attended by the Earl and Countess of Wessex, and Prince and Princess Michael of Kent. Henri, Grand Duke of Luxembourg, will be represented at the service by his wife, the Grand Duchess Maria Theresa. The Queen and Henri are related through Caroline of Orange-Nassau, an ancestor of the Queen's grandmother Mary of Teck. Henri is also a descendant of Carolina through her eldest surviving son Frederick William, Prince of Nassau-Weilburg, whose marriage to heiress Louise Isabel of Kirkburg produced William, Duke of Nassau. His eldest son Adolphe, in turn, became the first independent Grand Duke of Luxembourg. On the death of Prince Philip, Henri released a lengthy statement, saying, Prince Philip brought the same discipline and intelligence to his activities as Prince Consort and will be fondly and respectfully remembered for his strong support and dedication to your Majesty, your family and the United Kingdom. Personally, we hold many great memories of our meetings over the past decades. Not only his earnest commitment to social and environmental causes, but also his wit and humor impressed us deeply. The friendship that Your Majesty and His Royal Highness shared with my late parents still holds a special meaning for my family. Carolina through her eldest surviving son Frederick William, Prince of Nassau-Weilburg, whose marriage to heiress Louise Isabel of Kirkburg produced William, Duke of Nassau. His eldest son Adolphe, in turn, became the first independent Grand Duke of Luxembourg. On the death of Prince Philip, Henri released a lengthy statement, saying, Prince Philip brought the same discipline and intelligence to his activities as Prince Consort and will be fondly and respectfully remembered for his strong support and dedication to your Majesty, your family and the United Kingdom. Personally, we hold many great memories of our meetings over the past decades. Not only his earnest commitment to social and environmental causes, but also his wit and humor impressed us deeply. The friendship that Your Majesty and His Royal Highness shared with my late parents still holds a special meaning for my family.